Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome back to this multi-time frame forecast. We're going to be going over Bitcoin, and we can see that we broke through some previous structures that are really significant, really important for us. And what we need to do is actually determine whether or not we are going to see a retracement, where we can enter, and where we could see some potential resistance and take profit. So we're going to be looking at several different things. This is a quick update. Now, if you don't remember, I had talked about how this would likely be an entry point for us if and only if we would continue to treat this 50,000, 51,000 zone as resistance. So if we take a look from the past, we see that we came here, we broke down, we came up, we tested it, and it came back down. So previous support turned previous resistance. And then we tested it 3 times. And that's why I said we could see a push down here before we see another jump. Now, in that video, I had also said that it's likely that we could see a continuation from here, especially if we just break through this on the upside with the support. So if we go into the 4-hour, I'm sure this is the first time I'm seeing it with you guys. You know what? We got no confirmation. So that's telling me I would personally like to see a retest at this level. So that would be an optimal entry zone for you. Obviously, if you were to buy it now, I would still have my target as the same target. So let's real quick reevaluate that based on this leg. So yeah, the target is pretty much the same. I'm actually going to say it's closer to 80,000, which is fine. And just to be more accurate, we could always throw on the magnet tool. So look at that. Look how much of a difference that is for us as far as a price point, the target. So we were talking about closer to 100,000. Now we're barely above 78, which in all reality could be feasible on this next run before we see a retracement down to this level. Now, I just want to step back to this monthly time frame real quick to remind you guys that we are on a serious vertical run right now. So keep that in mind because vertical runs tend to get broken. So typically, the steeper the slope, the higher probability it will be that we'll break it. Does that make sense? So we're in this upward channel right here from the 2013 to the previous high, 17 to now. And basically, what we're seeing here is a very steep run similar to what we've seen in the past historically. So not only does this work on other instruments, so it could be stocks or Forex, but you can see here that whenever it does get broken, we end up falling significantly. So it got broke, came down, retested. People were having some hope, and then they realized, yeah, the gas ain't there. We're just going to fall. So that same thing could be happening here. That's why I'm being very precautious about the whole situation. It's cool, it's euphoric, but it's also let's be rational with this whole situation, especially if you guys are using more money than you should. If you guys are in profit, no one went broke taking money. So, not financial advice, just trying to remind you guys, like, don't be an idiot. Anyways, so we could be seeing some resistance right here once again at this 60,000. You could see the structure there on the weekly time frame that we could be seeing some resistance there. So all we would need to do on the daily time frame is just break above that zone. Once we could break above it and test it as support, then we're likely to continue upward towards our targets. However, we do see that resistance. We could come back down towards this entry zone, test it on the daily, and then go back up. So it's a little bit uncertain at the moment. We just got to wait and see. And basically got two opportunities: wait for a break and retest on the 60, or wait for a break, a resistance test, and a retest of support here and enter on the lower time frame. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Hopefully you guys are following along, making some money along the way. These are making sense to you. And yeah, I'm hoping you guys are enjoying these. See you guys in the next video.